With us now is Geri. That must have been quite a relief in a way to see how popular you were, because I mean, it's all very well the idea of getting back together, but you suddenly think, does everybody want us still?
Yeah, it is kind of shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, 38 seconds.
It's pretty amazing. I can't quite believe it when people say it. You think, oh my God.
So how's it all going then? What's it like to get back together again?
Oh, it's fantastic. I know that Emma's watching this morning, so
I
had to say hello, Emma and Beau.
Oh,
no, is funny she watching that? Yeah, she's watching. She's probably breastfeeding and watching.
You know, it's so funny. The amount of friends said to me, I only started watching you when I was breastfeeding.
So me too.
Really?
I started really getting you were like my morning ritual.
Is there quite a lot of women out there with their new babies watching this?
Yeah. So hello, anyone that's got their boob out.
The idea of bed and if only you had a camera into their homes, not listening to ours. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
That's a whole different show.
But it's amazing. You know, Emma and I, before we. Before it was announced and got going, and we were spending a lot of time together, and I rang her up one morning and I said to her, I want to be a Spice Girl. I thought, I am a Spice Girl. We both were going, oh my God, this is so amazing. It's like waking up, you get a second chance to be something that is so enjoyable. So
how different is it for you this time around?
It is different. It's a bit like, the only way I can describe it is, you know, when you look back on your school days, and when you're at school, sometimes you think, oh, God, and, you know, and you look back and think, actually, that was so much fun. It was a laugh with your schoolmates. Yeah. It's a bit like getting to revisit something, you know, a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and really, I'm learning to enjoy the process, you know, the moment, and enjoy obviously, the music is just, it's so much fun, but also really enjoy the other girls. It's so nice.
And I guess you had so much pressure on you at the time, didn't you? I mean, it's hard to really remember how huge the Spice Girls were and the pressure you had. And I guess in a way now, it's nice to go back without that sort of hysteria, is it?
Well, the thing is,
although 38
it's kind of a mixture. You've got you know, the work and you've got the friendship. And I always find that to juggle that balance, you know what I mean? So it's fantastic hanging out with girls that you really like, but then you've got you know, there is pressures of work to go with it. So it's finding that balance, because obviously it's like planning a wedding. There's all those things, you know, that you've got to get in place. And that bit is like, oh, OK, we've got to get to those bits. But then actually, when the actual thing happens, you know, the actual tour, it's brilliant. You know, and making the music, that's really fun. So it's great.
And I guess, you know, I mean, the thing as well is that your lives have changed so much now. None of you had kids, did you? And now 4 of you have got children.
Yeah, we're all mums.
So what is that like? Are you all changing nappies in the background?
I think being a mum has really bonded us all, because you've got that really in common and you really understand what it feels
like.
There's
little Bluebird. Now, when was that? Holding Bluebirds as well?
Yeah, that was the christening day.
Was it?
Oh, my God, it's just such a gift to be a mother. And, you know, and I just sort of understand what, you know, the others go through so much. Well, because it's hard. It's amazing, and the love you feel for your child. Yeah, actually, that's got such a new meaning for me, that song, Mama, I Love You.
I bet it has.
Oh, my God. I just think...
Do you play Bluebell your songs? Does she know any Spice Girls?
Do you know what? I was putting her to bed last night and I was actually singing a Spice Girls song.
What were you singing?
I was singing Mama, I Love You. Singing, you're going to sing that back.
Has she got your red hair?
She's got kind of like a sort of golden...
Lovely.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Very nice.
Because I am actually out of a bottle.
Really?
Well, it looks fab.
Yeah.
It looks fab.
Yeah, so it's really, really exciting. So the brilliant thing about the tickets is that before you could only get them on the Spice Girl website, but now with the new 2 days, you can actually get them the traditional way. You can just literally phone up. I think we're going to put it on your website.
Great.
So where you can get the telephone number. So it's just, you know, old-fashioned way. Just pick up the phone and get your tickets.
So you don't have to be computer literate.
Yeah, exactly. So that's brilliant.
What about the cost of them, though? Because £75 is a lot of
Actually,
cash.
we really bear in mind what, you know, our fan base is. And actually, Madonna's tickets are 150 quid and ours are 50 and 75. And we're putting on a massive production, so it's really good value for money. So it is kind of moderate for what it is.
Yeah, so you're not just walking away with big chunks of cash.
No, absolutely. By the time we've paid for our tour, actually, people think, oh, you're going to be like, you have to do about 99 dates to break even. By the time you've paid for that huge screen and all of those things. For us, this reunion is about the fans and us kind of celebrating the past. It really is. It's more about that. That's the whole exercise. And the album is coming out and it's supporting it. It's out on the 12th of November. And I've got to tell you something, OK?
OK.
I'm not sure if I'm going to get in trouble for telling you, because I haven't discussed it with the other girls, but I'm going to give you an exclusive, OK?
Brilliant, we like that.
So this is definitely a world exclusive, that the new single, OK, it's finished.
This is a Spice Girls new
Spice
single.
Girls' new single. It's out on the 19th of November, and it's a ballad called Headlines.
Wow.
And it's absolutely amazing.
And who wrote that? Did you write
Well,
that?
yes, we actually... Emma and I initially worked on it with original writers that we used to collaborate with, and then the other girls chipped in later on, adding lyrics. So it's a Spice Girl classic.
So
I'm so proud of it.
How long have you been working on that?
Actually, this song... OK, before we'd even kind of got the finalised yes from everyone to say it, we started kind of putting words down, Emma and I, and it was kind of like a prayer. You know when you kind of put the footwork in, hoping that it's going to happen. So it's a really special song. It's kind of magical.
So you started that at the start of the year, or was it last
It started
year?
in the spring, just before we kind of... And then the wheels started going into motion, and the other girls loved it, and then they started putting their bits in it. So it feels like a Spice Girl classic. And I think it's wonderful. Headlines.
Brilliant.
19th of November?
Yeah, 19th of November.
And the
It's a
album's out
big
on the
love
12th, isn't
song.
it?
The 12th of November.
There's lots of big dates.
That's got about 12 hits. No, 15 hits on it.
Really?
Yeah. I was counting all the songs on there.
That's a lot of hits to sing Bluebell before she goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see
You
them
might be
all
up
on
all
tour,
night.
so it's going to be really exciting. It's
great
Are you going
to
to
see
come
you.
to the
Yeah,
show?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like a piece of theatre. So
Is it
really
going to be Moulin Rouge, like that sort of grand scale of drama?
I
and
think
sort of
so, yeah. It's got
bit of
like a
ballet?
story to it.
Oh,
yeah. I'm really
Spice Girls
excited. It's
spectacular.
really
Wow.
creative.
It's
and
lovely to
fun.
see you. I know you're coming back a little bit later on in ET, so we can talk
I am,
some
so
more
we're
then.
going to get a second round.
Hey, 2
All
rounds.
right, then. And I hope your feet feel better.
I know, they're ridiculous.
Good
aren't
luck
they?
with the show.
Thank you very much.
They're
Yeah,
all
will
a
you
bit
be
swollen.
watching? Are you, because Spice Girls going to come on Strictly Come Dancing, or are you going to go on X Factor?
Well, Emma's, she's been on it.
She is.
before, really well. And Melanie, she's in America.
America.
and
Dancing
She's
with the
doing
Stars.
it
So
really
you've
well.
got to, haven't
Yeah.
you?
So you're Strictly rather than X Factor? Is that where your
You
loyalties
know
lay?
what? You know, I'm going to sit on the fence. A bit like
It's
politics,
too
isn't it?
easy.
I'm a coalition.
All right, brilliant. Good to talk to you
Thanks
this
for
morning.
having us.